A simple pair of household scissors can transform ordinary light into a dramatic visual masterpiece. This unassuming tool unlocks photographic effects that professionals often spend fortunes trying to replicate. Every photographer understands the profound power of light in shaping a scene and evoking emotion. However, many overlook unconventional implements capable of crafting truly unique and captivating lighting effects. Controlling light isn't just about big studio strobes or expensive modifiers. It's about thoughtful manipulation. Imagine influencing mood, highlighting textures, or even creating abstract art with everyday objects around you. The simple versatility of common scissors allows photographers to achieve powerful light-shaping results. This principle extends far beyond mere convenience, revealing how simple tools can yield profound creative control. Understanding this technique empowers photographers to achieve sophisticated results without specialized equipment. It's about seeing potential in the ordinary and using ingenuity to elevate visual storytelling dramatically. Light source, the core concept, involves using scissors as a gobo or flag to either block or shape light precisely.
Think of it like a stencil, where the scissors form carves out specific patterns from your light source.
First, position your light source, whether a window, lamp, or dedicated flash, at an appropriate distance. Next, hold the scissors between the light and your subject, carefully observing the shadows they project. Angle the blades slightly to soften or sharpen the edges of the shadow, depending on your desired effect. Moving the scissors closer to the light source will create a larger, softer, and more diffused shadow. Conversely, bringing them nearer to the subject yields a smaller, crisper, and more defined shadow pattern. But the magic truly unfolds when you consider the subtle details of their design. The distinct V-shape of open scissors can cast striking, angular shadows that add dynamic tension to an image. Experiment with different scissor types. Blunt-nosed craft scissors produce distinct shadows compared to sharp tailoring shears.
Even the tiny pivot point creates a unique dark spot, adding another layer of visual interest to your composition.
Consider using colored gels on your light source before introducing the scissors for an extra artistic dimension. This combination allows for colorful shadows or subtle tints within the unblocked areas of your photograph. Even the tiny pivot point creates a unique dark spot visual 7U interest to your composition. Direct a narrow beam of light onto the shiny blades, then angle them to illuminate a tiny detail on your subject. However, achieving perfect focus on these intricate shadow patterns requires careful consideration. To ensure sharp shadows, use a small aperture like f/8 or f/11, increasing your depth of field significantly. Alternatively, a wider aperture can render the shadow itself as an artistic, out-of-focus bokeh element. For dramatic portraits, place the scissors near a bare bulb, casting interesting lines across a subject's face. Imagine the dramatic effect of parallel scissor blades creating a striped pattern over a model's eye or cheek. You can also use outside the frame, unless you scissors to intend for them to be create a part of the composition. Lens flare effect by carefully positioning them near the lens. The metallic edges can catch and refract light in intriguing ways, adding an ethereal glow to your image. You can also use outside the frame, unless you scissors to intend for them to be create a part of the composition. Yet the true power lies not just in blocking light, but in shaping its very essence. Using multiple pairs of scissors can create complex, overlapping shadow patterns, adding depth and texture. Consider arranging them in abstract formations, letting their collective shapes tell a story of geometric intrigue. This method works exceptionally well for still life photography, transforming mundane objects into artistic statements. For product photography, a scissor-shaped shadow can highlight the precision or craftsmanship of an item. You can even use a single blade to create a thin, razor-sharp line of light or shadow, directing the viewer's eye. Photographers often tape scissors to light stands or clamps, allowing for precise, hands-free adjustments during a shoot. This stability ensures consistent shadow placement and allows for fine-tuning the intensity of the effect. Remember to constantly adjust your camera settings, especially exposure, as you manipulate the light and shadows. A slight change in angle or distance can drastically alter the mood and impact of your final photograph.
But there's an even more advanced technique that truly elevates this simple tool.
By rotating the scissors during a long exposure, you can create stunning light trails or blurred shadow effects. This unconventional approach frees photographers from relying solely on expensive, specialized lighting equipment. It cultivates a mindset of resourcefulness, encouraging creative problem-solving with readily available items. The ability to sculpt light with such a simple object opens up endless possibilities for artistic expression. Imagine creating a dramatic chiaroscuro effect with just a desk lamp and a pair of ordinary scissors. This technique fundamentally changes how you perceive light, turning every object into a potential modifier.
It's not just about saving money, it's about gaining a deeper, intuitive understanding of light's behavior.
Mastering this skill enhances your visual vocabulary, stories.
The results often possess a raw, authentic quality, distinguishing your work from more conventionally lit images.
Viewers are drawn to photographs that exhibit ingenuity, and these scissor-created effects certainly achieve that. This practice also sharpens your observational skills, making you more attuned to subtle light variations. Ultimately, it empowers you to transform everyday scenes into extraordinary photographic moments effortlessly. The impact on your creative confidence and artistic vision will be truly transformative and long-lasting. Embrace the surprising potential of simple household scissors to craft captivating and professional-looking photographic lighting effects. Subscribe for more unconventional photography tips and tricks to elevate your creative journey behind the lens. Share your favorite DIY lighting hacks in the comments, and let's explore the endless possibilities together.